Hey guys, and welcome back to another video by Expert Tech, and this video is totally about how Infosys is calling the new joinees to their training locations. Since we all know COVID situation is quite in control, the COVID cases are declining, so already so many organizations have started calling employees back to offices following the hybrid model approach or WFO or WFH approach, whatever they are calling on. But same goes for Infosys. What they have done is they are calling trainees, I mean the people who are just onboarded or who are about to onboard for the training for system engineer role. They have to come to Mysore at their training location and get their training completed, and after that they'll be assigned to some training locations or like their delivery centers, that we could say. But yeah, one thing is for sure, you will have to come to Infosys Mysore. The Mysore DC is one which is actually for training purposes. So all the people who are onboarded or you have their onboarding date approaching, then Infosys will definitely call you to Mysore and get your training started. So I got the training, I got the onboarding, or I got the like my day one joining email, I think a month back. And after a month, they told me that I'll have to come to Infosys Mysore, and starting my journey of training should be from the Mysore DC. And you won't be getting any compensation for that. I mean the travel allowance that you might have been wondering, you won't be getting any of that. So if you have to come to Infosys Mysore, the whole expense would be of your own, so you can choose how you want to come. Okay, so there is no compensation or there is no allowance for that. And the next thing, how the thing actually goes, or how you actually have to like start your day, or how you actually enter the Infosys Mysore campus. So Mysore campus is the one which is actually a training location or a training DC. So what you have to do is you will get an email, or you will get an welcome pass, the onboarding pass, I could say, where all the details, like the timing of your onboarding, the timing you should be present at the Mysore campus, everything will be given, your gate details, everything, all the details will be given over that. The mandatory steps that you have to take, the mandatory documents that you have to consider before coming to Mysore DC, all those things will be given in the email. But just to give a heads up, I'll start with all of those. So first thing that you have to do is, there are, Mysore DC is a very big campus. It's so huge that you cannot just actually go anywhere and just enter the campus. So on your onboarding pass, or on the Infy app, you will get the details of how you have to enter the campus. So for me, the entry gate from where I had to enter was the gate 2. This is the picture that I've attached. So gate 2 pe you have to enter, and before you enter the gate 2, there are specific protocols that you have to follow along. And like I have been here for like some time, and I have seen people coming along through gate 2 or gate 3. So make sure to check your gate number before you actually visit the campus and start your entry procedure. Mostly it will be gate 2, but still, to be on safer side, make sure to check the gate number once you come to the campus. So the thing that the protocols that will be coming along, the protocols that will be tested at entry gate will be like how you are coming, your Infy app status, your ID will be generated in Infy app. That won't be your employee ID, but there's an ID, a virtual ID I could say, वो वहाँ पे verify होती है. So you have to be very prepared when you come to the entry gate for your onboarding purpose. So the next thing would be, the entry procedure. There are various checks that you will have to follow along. As soon as you come to gate 2, there will be some checks that you will have to follow. Okay, the first one would be the security check. Okay, so security check, they will validate if you have your laptop or any other assets that you are bringing along to campus. What I would suggest is, do not bring your personal laptops or personal devices, because they won't be really allowing you to use them. And this will already be mentioned on the onboarding pass, or in the Infy app you will get that. Do not bring your personal laptops. If you have already got your welcome kit, if you already have your laptop from Infosys, you can definitely bring it along, because they are going to check it on the security point if you have any electronic devices with you. So this is the first thing that they will validate. And the next thing, which is quite important, is your virtual ID card. You know, the thing that I mentioned in the Infy app, there will be an ID which will be assigned to you. So you have to show that once you come to gate number 2 or gate number 3, wherever you are asked to come to the campus. So जैसे गेट से एंटर करोगे, ये सारी चीज़ें सबसे पहले चेक होंगी. So make sure to keep these things handy, because as soon as you come, they will be asking you for these things. And the next thing, the most important thing, because I have seen so many people who didn't carry their vaccination certificate. It's a very crucial document to bring along, because you know the COVID can still be anywhere. So we are still not in the green zone. So you have to carry your vaccination certificate. It's a mandatory document, considering like or following up with the other documents like your ID proofs and everything. It is also one of the important documents, without which you won't be actually allowed to enter the campus if you do not have a valid vaccination certificate. एंड एंट्री पॉइंट पे ही और एक चीज़ जो चेक होगी, जो मैंने अभी बोला, आपके डॉक्यूमेंट सारे वेरीफाई होंगे. इफ़ यू आर कैरिंग द वैलिड ID प्रूफ्स, इफ़ यू हैव द वैलिड इन्फीमी ऐप स्टेटस, इफ़ यू हैव द मेडिकल सर्टिफिकेट, एवरीथिंग. ये सारी चीज़ें जो भी ऑन बोर्डिंग से पहले ही आपको बता दी जाएंगी. यू हैव टू कैरी ऑल दोज थिंग्स, एंड दिस विल बी वेरीफाइड एट द गेट टू itself. If you do not carry any of these things, it might really be a trouble for you before you enter the campus. So make sure to carry all these things which are actually required for you to come to the campus. And the last thing that security check would be, it's a baggage check. So all the luggage that you will be bringing along will be checked, will be scanned. If you are carrying any of the mischievous devices, if you are carrying any of the mischievous things, so make sure to carry good things with you. Do not carry any things which are prohibited from the Infosys list. And once you just pass all these checks, all these protocols, you will be allowed, or you will be directed to an ECC, which is called Employee Care Center, जहाँ पे जाके you will get your rooms. Okay, so we all know how Infosys is very peculiar about their rooms or their employee services. So ECC is Employee Care Center, for which like it's basically a hostel, I could say. It's a good picture of a room that I've just attached. So you will be assigned with a room. Right now, like following the COVID protocols, it's actually 2 sharing room, but they're assigning only 1 person in a room. And you will get the keys to your rooms, which you have to like keep very secure. The other thing that you will be getting after these security protocols will be your ID cards or your tags, how you can actually access the campus. So these two things will be provided after you carry or after you clear your security check. And the rooms are quite good. We all know the hospitality that Infosys provides. The room are very, very, very well compared to any of the 4 or 5 star hotels. So it's a very good place to live on. The expenses are very less, because all of these things, all of the things that you might be looking for into the campus will already be present over there. Okay, and the campus is so huge that you cannot actually travel the whole campus by foot. You have to use cycles. So there's a typical cycle brand we call a Ladybird. So there are 2 types of cycles, one green, one blue, and another pink. These are the cycles that you will be using every day, from going to your ECCs to your training locations or your food courts, because the campus is really, really huge. You cannot actually just walk and like go through the campus all alone by walking. So it's a green campus. Definitely you'll have to walk a lot. बहुत सारी चीज़ें explore करने के लिए campus में, they have their own multiplex, they have their own medical facilities. There are Apollo hospitals inside the campus. There are shopping marts. Everything is over there, so you do not have to worry about any of these things that you won't get into the campus. Okay, all of the things will be there, not just your training or not just your stay. Everything that you might need on, like your laundry services, your shopping marts, your medicines, chemists, everything there, it will be present into the campus. So you do not have to actually worry about how the things will go. The food courts are quite good. There are lots of food courts, and the expense of the food that you are getting is quite okay. They are not so cheap, or they are not so expensive. They are okay compared to the cost. The food is also good. it's not actually a problem. But yeah, it's so good, especially if you're traveling from North India. Yeah, you might explore some different kind of food, but it's still okay. It's still like you can manage. It's not that bad. And Infosys has a lots of food courts. So if you do not get a food, if you do not get good food in some food court, you can always explore the other options. There will be lot of merchandises. There will be lots of food chains in Infosys campus. So everything is quite easier if you just explore the campus. And yeah, our whole day goes into the training. A whole day goes into completing the assignments. So that's all we have, and the remaining day that we have goes into other activities like eating and playing basketball, badmintons. All these facilities are already provided into the campus. So all I would say that it is a really good opportunity if Infosys is calling us to Mysore, because the campus is really good, and once you enter the campus, you won't find a way back going to home or any other DCs, I mean, any of the delivery centers that Infosys have. Infosys Mysore is such a brilliant campus, and it's such a one-time experience for all of the people that are coming to Infosys as trainees. So, all the best if you are onboarded to Infosys already, or if you have to join Infosys in a couple of months or weeks. So depending on the COVID protocols, it's still good. We are still safe inside the campus. It's a green zone campus. Things are still very pretty for employees or the trainees that are living over here. So if you are getting this opportunity, do not get sad. It's very good campus. It's a very great opportunity to come to Infosys Mysore. So if you are getting along, just come and enjoy your training days at Infosys Mysore. And if you have any queries, if you have any questions related to the training experience, or any other questions related to the checks or everything, pen down in the comment section and I'll help you out with them. Till then, take care. Bye bye. I'll see you in another video.